All right, so welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive.
Excited to be here.
So you know how we're always talking about, like, reactions and making better choices and all that?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we found this podcast called Food for Thought,
Okay.
and they analyze, like, different quotes and stuff
Mm-hmm.
from a book that has the same name.
I see.
And one quote really kind of jumped out at us. And
Oh, yeah. What is it?
it basically said that, like, if you can stop and think before you just, like, react to something,
Right.
then you're, like, the conductor of your own brain.
Oh, wow. That's...
What do you think about that metaphor?
I think I get it.
Okay.
Like, a conductor doesn't just like randomly wave their arms around, right?
Right.
They're like in control
Yeah.
of like a whole orchestra.
They're guiding everybody.
Exactly. And they're trying to make like a really awesome sound.
Right.
So this is like saying that with self-control,
Yeah.
you can be in charge of all your thoughts and your emotions.
Instead of just like...
Right. Not just reacting like,
Yeah, just like knee-jerk reacting to things.
yeah, impulsively. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever done that where you just like reacted without thinking and then regretted it?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Yeah.
But you know what's cool, though, is that we can actually, like, learn to be better at this.
What do you mean?
Like, we can train ourselves to be more like that conductor. Well, like, they talk about this in cognitive behavioral therapy, where you learn to, like, recognize those, like, negative thoughts or those impulsive thoughts.
Right.
And you can kind of, like, reframe them.
I mean, isn't being impulsive good sometimes, though?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Like, what if you need to just, like, make a really quick decision?
Yeah. Or go with your gut.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
exactly.
so important. Definitely.
Yeah. Sometimes.
But I think even then,
Okay.
it's not like you're completely out of control.
Right.
It's more like you have this, like, amazing orchestra
Mm-hmm.
that's been practicing and rehearsing so much
Right.
that they can, like, adapt to a sudden change in tempo. Well, that's a cool way to look at it.
Yeah. So it's like you have that self-control there.
Yeah.
But then you can also choose when to be impulsive
Interesting.
and when to like be more thoughtful.
So it's about having that baseline, like, foundation.
Right. Exactly.
And then you can, like, choose when to use each one.
Yeah. And Food for Thought also talks about mindfulness,
Right.
which can like really help you like be more aware of your thoughts and feelings right now.
Oh, so you can know what's going on.
Yeah. Like the conductor, they take a moment
Mm-hmm.
to listen to each instrument
Yeah.
before they bring them all together.
That's a really cool way to put it.
Thanks.
And the podcast mentions all these situations,
Yeah.
like, where this conductor skill would be super helpful.
What kind of situations?
Like arguments, or when you have to make a tough decision,
Mm-hmm.
or even just like when something totally unexpected happens.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's so easy to just get swept up in the moment.
Yeah.
But if we can just like pause.
Yeah. Just take a breath.
Yeah, even for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
It can make a huge difference.
It's like the podcast says.
What do they say?
Choose calm over chaos.
Oh, I like that.
It's like instead of like getting all defensive in an argument,
Yeah.
you just take a second and like really listen
Mm-hmm.
to what the other person's trying to say.
And it's not about like ignoring your emotions. It's about using them the right way.
Yeah.
Like, the conductor doesn't just make the brass section be quiet.
Right.
They're like, okay, this is when you come in.
Yeah.
To make like a big impact.
And so how do we get better at this whole like self-control thing?
Yeah, that's the big question, right?
The podcast says it's a skill.
It is.
And that takes practice.
It does. It's like working out a muscle.
What do you mean?
You don't just walk into the gym and start bench pressing 200 pounds.
Right.
You got to like work up to it.
Okay.
Gradually.
So we've been talking about being the conductor of your own brain.
Yeah.
And like using that self-control to like make better choices.
Make things more positive.
Yeah. What if instead of looking at all these tough situations,
Yeah.
like as threats,
Mm-hmm.
we saw them as like chances to practice?
Yeah, like a training ground.
Yeah. Like we get to practice being the conductor.
Oh, that's a cool way to look at it.
Yeah. It's like now those stressful moments,
Yeah.
they can actually help us grow.
I like that a lot.
And to leave you with one final thought,
Okay.
if your mind is like an orchestra,
Okay.
what instrument
Mm.
needs the most practice when it comes to like self-control for you?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. I'm going to have to think about that one.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for joining me for another deep dive.
Anytime this was fun.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.